Now, let me ask you a question, and I would like you to take a guess. Now, what is that one word that makes people a millionaire, even billionaire? I would like you to put your answer down on the comment section. Now, what do you think is the answer? What is that one word that makes people a millionaire and even a billionaire? Now, what did you write down? Did you write luck? Or maybe you wrote timing? Or possibly you wrote attitude, mindset, products, quality, team? What did you write down? Now, I would like you to imagine this. Let's assume you have $86,400 in your bank account, and possibly somebody stole $20 out from that money. Now, what would you do? Would you abandon the $86,380 just to get back at that person? Or you will let go and focus on managing and protecting the remaining one? Now, imagine there's a bank account that credits you 86,400 USD on a daily basis. 86,400 USD to your account every single day, but on one condition, that there is no carryover balance. It means whatsoever you don't invest, whatsoever you don't take out, it turns zero the next day. What would you do? I am sure you will withdraw every damn dollar just today, right? Well, you know what? We all have that bank account, and that bank account is called time. Every single day, we all have 86,400 seconds added into our life. That is into our time bank. How will you spend that time? It carries over no balance, and it allows no overdraft. You must have heard of a concept, ROI, return on investment, that is ROI. And there is a more powerful concept, which is ROTI, return on time invested. Yes, that's correct, return on time invested. Now you see, most people often at times, when you talk of that one word that makes people a millionaire and billionaire, what often comes to mind is the word hustle. That means you have to work your face off. You have to work for 10 years, work for 20 years, taking shit, taking rubbish for 10, 20 years, even till 30 years, taking rubbish and waiting for retirement. But you know what? Hustle is part of it. Hustle is like the price of admission that gets you to the fucking door of riches. Well, if you don't even hustle, forget about trying to get into the game. But that's not the word that makes people millionaire and even billionaire. When I was getting started, I was hustling. I hustled. I did cyclist using my bike to hawk for passengers for a period of 9 years, right from the village till all through my days in high institution until I graduated. And whenever I hear the concept, hey man, you have to work for 10, 20, 30 years and wait for retirement, I knew it cannot be the way. I desire to succeed big time, knowing fully well I came from a poor background. I desire to have many things change, but I couldn't wait for 20, 30, 35 years, waiting until retirement before you change things. I was saying, like, I have to make money and make it now. There is no time waiting 20, 30, 35 years until retirement. No, there is nothing wrong with hustling, but that is not the way to create wealth. That's not the way to emerge millionaires or billionaires. So what is that one word that makes people a millionaire and even billionaire? And that one word is nothing but leverage. Yeah, that's correct, leverage. And I would like you to imagine this. Let's assume you want to lift a heavy object, and you have tried doing that with your two hands. You have tried your best trying to lift that object, but you could not. But all of a sudden, you just decided to use, let's say, a long pole, something like a lever, and you put it under and you lift it, and the thing could move. Suddenly, you see that the same manpower could move the heavy object. What is that? That is leverage. The simple definition of leverage is maximum productivity with minimum effort. Maximum productivity with minimum effort. And there are many kinds of leverage, but in this video, I would like to give out just four different types of leverage. Now, number one form of leverage is what I call money leverage. And take, for example, you are trying to buy some real estate, you're trying to buy some property, and you have made down some, let's say 10% down payment or 20% or 30% down payment, and now you proceed to your bank to get additional loan of say 90%, 80%, 70%, to offset the debt of acquiring the property. That's called money leverage. There, you are using the bank money to acquire more property, to create more wealth and build your business. That is called money leverage. Or let's assume you want to buy an equipment for your company and you meet an investor who give you loan to acquire an access. That is money leverage. So every millionaires and billionaires today uses money leverage to create more wealth. Now, the second form of leverage is what I call marketing leverage. What do I mean by that? Let's assume I'm running an ad on social media. Maybe I'm running an ad. I created a video for the ad. Let's assume the video just go out on social media and tens of thousands of people, 20,000, 100,000 of people are viewing the ad. I am not present doing the marketing, but the sales is going on just because of one video I created. That is called marketing leverage. The ad is running 24 hours 7 without my presence there. It's a form of leverage that is called this marketing leverage. And every millionaires and billionaires use that. The third form of leverage is people's leverage. And what do I mean by people's leverage? This is simply by having a team, by hiring people to do a task. If you even check the levels for wealth creation, the second level of wealth creation, what it simply does is to leverage on people's time. Now, delegating a task that you know that is going to help you save time and create more output to people that will do it. Let's assume your time costs you X amount of dollar, and you know another person that can execute the same task that will cost less than the amount it will cost you to do it. Now you will leverage on those people's time, pay them that lesser amount of money, and get them to do that task. Now, if you check all millionaires, if you check all billionaires, they leverage on people's time to create more businesses. That is why you look around, you look across towns and cities, you see millionaires and billionaires having fleets of businesses and having people to manage them. Having those staffs, having those team members, that is people's leverage, and you need to adopt it if you want to be a millionaire or possibly be a billionaire. And the last form of leverage on this video is what I call system leverage. Let's assume I am managing my email list. Maybe I'm using an email system that allows me to craft one email and it goes to over 1 million people. That's an email system. That's technology. I'm leveraging on technology to grow. There are many forms of leverage, and every millionaire, every billionaire today uses leverage to grow their wealth over time and emerge the millionaire and billionaires they are. So if you want to create wealth, you have to understand this one word, leverage, and learn a way to maximize it and use it to create wealth. And you will see that you definitely create wealth within a short time when you understand how to use right leverage. Until our next video, I'll say bye.